Hi there, this is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about why we should fast in a prolonged fashion. Sounds threatening, sounds frightening, doesn't it? But actually, this is probably getting to the core of many of our diseases in modern society. And what are we asking you to do in a prolonged fast? Well, first of all, let's just talk about how much fat you have on you. My waist size is 36, I'm 6'5". I look like I'm normal shaped and sized, and I'm about 20% fat. I weigh 200 pounds, 205 pounds. That means I have 40 pounds of fat. 40 pounds of fat is actually times 3,500 calories is 140,000 calories. If I burn 1,800 calories a day, that's 77 days worth of food. So a 10-day fast isn't starving me. It's only using up 10 days it's only using up an eighth of what I have available. What's happening in that time? Well, what's really happening is something very unique and that we've not had happen for the last 5,000 years. And that is, when we fast, we force our brains and our bodies to run on ketones. Ketones are little pieces of fat being chopped up. Now, what's ironic and what's very interesting is Walter Longo has stumbled onto this, and we've had guerrilla research reporting it, that when you eat green vegetables are not carbs. They are turned predominantly into beta-hydroxybutyrate by the bacteria in your gut, as we continue to find miracles about what our gut does for us. So when you eat a salad, or broccoli, or Brussels sprouts, or cabbage, or cauliflower, or kale, any green vegetable that grows above ground, you're eating a fat that doesn't turn on insulin. But when you eat grains, and when you eat root vegetables, and when you eat meat, this is also true. Large servings of meat also make you put out insulin. The second you put out insulin, ketones disappear and you start running on carbohydrates again. So insulin is the core enemy. We want to turn off insulin and all of its attendant effects. And to do that, you can either fast and eat nothing, or perhaps we can find a merger and a compromise with fast mimicking. But in any case, it's certainly possible to do it. And the 30,000-foot interpretation is, we now know that aging is caused by a decrease in a healthy conversation between the nucleus and the mitochondria in our cells. And the mitochondria only have about 29 of their own genes. They depend on about 1,000 genes from the nucleus. But those 29 are the ones that allow it to be very responsive and available for conversation back and forth. However, as our mitochondria get older, then our cells stop being responsive and quiescent and able to become active and duplicate, and they start becoming what's called senescent. And the mitochondria start spiraling into trouble, becoming less responsive, putting out all sorts of inflammatory compounds, oxidizing compounds. Well, those are all the precursors to us dying. To delay that, fasting is one of the critical ways you can do it. So is good exercise. So is growth hormone. Those are the three known ways of maintaining a healthy conversation between our nucleus and our mitochondria. But fasting is one of them. We ought to be doing it one way or another. And it may take you a full 10 days. Listen to my other recordings on 10-day fasting. It's stunning what it does. In the 3 months I've been doing it in my practice, I have had any number of startlingly wonderful stories. This is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about prolonged fasting and how you can do it too.